Hello, good people. Today we're going to talk about the Coolermaster MM712 and how Coolermaster has finally made a pretty fucking good mouse. Here we go. Before this video starts, leave a like, a comment, and a sub down below.
Let's go!
One thing where they definitely stepped up the game is the build quality, and the weight stayed around the same. This build quality on this mouse is very fucking good. Like, it's, of course, it's a 60 gram mouse. It's not gonna feel as sturdy as an 80 gram mouse or a 70 gram XM1 or ZA13 or whatever. But still, this feels extremely well built, extremely sturdy, and there wouldn't be an issue unless my copy, as on all my recent mice, unfortunately, had some side flexing, and it's so annoying. I open it up, put some tape in there. Clicks now don't feel as good anymore as they did stock, but yeah, you take some, you lose some, I guess. This mouse is still perfectly fine. Yeah, the weight is also around 60 to 56 to 59 grams. I saw some different numbers. In my opinion, it's very nice weight. There's nothing to complain about here. Of course, it could, in theory, be lighter, but I think it's right in its sweet spot where it isn't too light and I don't have any accidental movements. Your mileage may vary, of course. Now let's get over to the clicks. As I already mentioned, the clicks on this one don't feel as good anymore as they did stocks. The stock clicks were phenomenal, like light, crispy, not mushy, no accidental clicks. So like this, I don't know how they managed that comparing it to the MM720, but it's amazing. The clicks are amazing, or were, lol. The scroll wheel is pretty light, depending on your preference. That's a good or bad thing. And yeah, you don't have you don't have that much tactile feedback, of course, but it's not, you don't have any accidental scrolls. But I had some slight jump ups because it's so light, because the scroll wheel is that light, so you could accidentally just scroll up again. Just happened to me. The side buttons are pretty good. They are very tactile, and I gotta say, the front click has some pre-travel and no post-travel at all. The back one has more post and more pre-travel. It might just be my copy again. So yeah, your mileage may again vary. Now let's now get over to the bottom. On the bottom you see this G Pro wireless skates. I used to, well, close this mouse up again properly because I didn't have any Coolermaster core pads, and I sort of ruined the stock skates. The stock skates, though, were extremely good. Like, they once again stepped it up, and the stock skates were super smooth. Like, maybe not as smooth as a Zowie or something along those lines. So yeah, the sensor right here is a 3370. There are some people complaining about it because it's not the newest sensor. Well, then again, it's a more budget-oriented mouse, and yeah, it's still a very good sensor. Of course, you won't have 4K or motion sync, but in my opinion, those features are not that big of a deal, especially on such a budget mouse. Of course, if you're paying double of that, if you're paying 160, then it starts to become an issue. If it's $80, in my opinion, it's perfectly fine. The same on the XM2WE, of course. Yeah, battery life is pretty good with the RGB turned on. It doesn't last you over a week. If you turn it off, it might last you, I think, possibly 2 weeks. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that, but the battery life definitely improves. Or if you just lower the brightness by a huge amount. And yeah, where they also stepped it up is the sensor placement, because back in the good old MM710 days, the sensor was somewhere along those lines, and it felt pretty sluggish. And where it's situated now, my thumb perfectly lays there, and I'm a big fan. At the beginning I was skeptical, but it's very fucking good. Right here you can also store the dongle, this is one of the mice where you actually need this door to keep the dongle in, because it's unfortunately not like Razer or Logitech, where it just stays. Yeah, I also have Bluetooth, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I perform pretty good on this mouse. I really like the shape. I like that it's USB-C, unlike certain other brands like Logitech or Final Mouse or G-Wolves actually. But yeah, I gotta say, this mouse, especially for the price, it's pretty fucking good. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, a sub, and a comment down below. Stay safe, stay home, cheerio.